Hey, we're talking about tips to create a bucket list. Do you have a bucket list? Welcome. Thanks for taking the time to hop on with me. Drop me a hello in the comments. And hey, if you don't know me, I'm Mara Vasel, the Golf Girl Life, helping you create luxury lifestyle experiences. So let's dive in and talk about a bucket list. In case you didn't know, is a list of things you want to do before you kick the bucket. I personally cannot stand those 100 things to do before you die lists because, in my opinion, they're not personal enough. Why should someone else tell you what to do? Am I right? So, here are some tips on making your own bucket list. Personally, focus on long-term travel and adventure because that's what I know and love, and that's what I focus on. So that's just a tip for me. Start with the easy stuff. All of us have a list of places we've wanted to visit for ages. Begin your list with these places and then move on from there. Think about the things you wanted to do when, say, you were a kid. Often we have to go way back to remember what was exciting. It doesn't matter if your list includes being a princess, drive a spaceship, or go to Middle Earth, as these can translate to visit luxury resorts, go on a space simulator, or even go to, say, New Zealand. Add some predictable stuff as well. Yeah, everyone puts swim with the dolphins. You know why? Because, as I know it, dolphins are awesome and I love them. Also, add some weird stuff. If you want to help Peruvians make jewelry, take elephants for a bath, or go to Kung Fu school, do it. It's you and you do you, and it's your list. If you haven't gotten any ideas, you can check out a website like careerbreak.com. And just a thought, but Google is always a good go-to option as well. Think about the overall experience you want. For example, it's not just, say, visiting India. It's experiencing the majesty of the Taj Mahal, meeting people from another culture, inhaling those exotic smells, eating some awesome food, and learning what the deal with the cow is, which, I'll be honest, I do not know, but I want to know. Decide what's super important and move that to the top of your list. For example, you want to be able to do everything unless you are loaded and have plenty of time. So let's talk about maybe some time freedom. Or your list is really short, so then you'll need to prioritize. It doesn't have to be specific like walk the Inca Trail. It could be more vague like learn a new sport. Ask friends for their suggestions and family too. You know, everyone has a good suggestion. You can ask them what they would like to do as well as what they've done and what they've really enjoyed. But remember that this is your bucket list. You're asking for input, not a prescription. So try to have a bit of variety as well. You might want to have a learning experience, a special place to visit, maybe an extreme sport, or a chance to give something back. A thing to see. Maybe, you get the idea. It'll give you a sense that you're a well-rounded person. And it's okay to get inspiration from odd places, such as, hanging out in your closet. You think we only get inspired from reading sensible books and watching documentaries? No, inspiration can come from anywhere. If it hits you in your special place, that means it's worth adding it to your list. don't feel that you either have to write it down. I mean, you can store that bucket list in your head, but you won't remember everything. But it means you can mentally add and remove, reorder things however you choose to do so. It also doesn't have to feel like a list, more of a melting pot of mental images, ideas, smells, desires, which is more stimulating than a Word document any day. So I hope you've liked these tips. I would love to know what's on your bucket list. And who knows, maybe we have some in common and you can cross those off and we can cross those off together. How fun would that be? And if you want more tips, as always, I would love to have you join my community, The Golf Girl Life, where we're creating luxury experiences. So drop golf, GULF, below for an invite. And as always, thanks for tuning in and go make those memories. Ciao, ciao.